Hey Ninjago fans, we are going to be talking about how you can expand the game of the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. Today we're going to be talking about all the Lego sets that you need to make your huge Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. So if you have a Journey to the Skull Dungeons Lego set, I'm going to show you how you can make that one Lego set bigger, like a lot bigger. So if you have a Journey to the Skull Dungeon set, and you see this little booklet in there, you probably have already seen the Lego sets at the bottom. It shows you pictures of the ones that you can collect. So the ones you can collect is 717 and 71719 and 71721 and 71722. But I'm going to show you these sets already built and show you how to expand them. And we're going to start with 71717. So here is the fully built 71717. Includes 3 ninja and 1 opponent. So if you don't know their names already, here's their names right now. Mert with the stone breaking axe, Jay with the morning star, Lloyd with the cool looking sword, and Nia with the spear. And some of them come with this. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's part of the game. Now let's dig in. Now you have probably seen this in one of my videos. So this is part of the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. This set is really called, like this one itself is called the Journey to the Skull Dungeons. And I've had this set for a long time. Going up. So if you see right here, there is this tile piece with a skull on it. Well, that is because booby trap. Dangerous. So that's what this red button does. Cool. So going up this little walkway area is what it seems. You have your stairs, a boiling pot of bones. And if you're familiar with the Ninjago series, you may or may not know what this sword is, but if you don't, it is the Shadow Blade of Deliverance. So this Lego set also has a prisoner cage where you can hold your hostages, and this makes them go up and down. For me, going up, it makes this always go up with it. Funny. So I have turned this thing around, and as you can see there is a blue crystal. A blue crystal. Well, that's neat. And there is a small little bed under this structure, and a hidden diamond, it looks like. And clip pieces right here where you can hold your accessories. So that is this set. And if you see this piece here, that clip piece that's hanging out, that is where you can attach it to the rest of the Journeys to the Skull Dungeon sets. Turning this. And here is another place where other Skull Dungeon sets can clip into. So this is 71717 Journeys to the Skull Dungeons. Moving to the next set, 71719. Now here is 71719 Zane's Mino Creature. It includes 2 ninja figures and 2 opponents. Oh, and I forgot to add in the picture Another one of these. Well, let's do it. Let's dig in. Oh my gosh, I forgot to introduce you to the Lego figures. Where are my manners? Cole with a giant mace on his back, and Zane with the crossbow. Now let's dig in. Gleck, I do remember, and I think this one's name is Ginkle. And you have also may have seen this set in one of my Lego videos, Zane's Mino. So you push this right here, you hold that down, and the Mino's head goes up and down, up and down. Pretty cool, right? And it's connected by this rubber band. That's what allows it to do that. And on the armor, like the black part of this, it has like little guns that shoot out these white discs. Yeah, it's really cool. Let's test it out. Whoa, that went far. So it has one of these on both sides. So there is where your Zane minifigure could sit or stand. And little flags that looks like they have shurikens on them. Yeah, that looks cool. So you can put them down if you want to. And there's a golden clip piece where you can attach accessories. Cool, right? So we have seen the Mino. Moving on to, and here is a small piece of land that could add up to the Skull Sorcerer's dungeons. And this piece right here holds the ivory blade. So there is a black and white one. Boom! Cool. The purpose why it's wobbly like that is because cool, dude. That was awesome. So this was 71719, Zane's Mino creature. Now moving to 71721. And here we have 71721, Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. Now you're probably thinking, Skull Sorcerer's Dragon? I don't see no dragon. Well, that's because the dragon was too big for me to fit in my little scene here. But moving on. Now this set comes with 2 of these. It includes 3 ninja and 3 opponents. If you don't know, this one is the Skull Sorcerer. Dun, dun, dun. And these 2 are the exact same Awakened Warriors. And this one is Red Ninja Kai. And this one I even added the color. So yeah, this one, Kai with a sword, but not as cool as Lloyd's. And Jay with the Morning Star, and Nia with the spear. And you probably recognize these 2 from the first Lego set I showed you. Now, shall we dig in? So this part is 2 pieces. Showing you this one first. Now this one is a tad bit confusing. I don't know exactly what this is. Like, I use it and, well, I assume it's like some kind of bridge, but it turns itself. It's not like any drawbridge or anything. And there's a candle on top of Skull's head. Funny. And this one also has a blue crystal and a heart. It's probably part of the game. Now, moving on to this piece. Now, I think this one's cool. Like, you see, you have this statue here with an axe. I pretend it's a real sharpened blade and deadly because this tile that has the swirls on it, that's a trap. Watch. Oh, darn it, it backfired. Okay, without a minifigure this time. Ah! This statue is deadly. So the pathway goes up here to this little stash in the rocks, which holds this. Yep, this one also comes with an ivory blade. And this piece right here connects the two pieces together. Let's do this. There we go. And this also adds to the game of the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. Now moving on to the dragon. I literally have to step down onto the floor just to get this thing. It's so big. Not so big where it can't fit on our table or anything, but it's really big. Now, this dragon is super cool. Now, if you see here, it has a blade on the end of the tail. Ouch, man! It has these spikes at the end of its wing. Yeah, that's wicked. And it has these flat stud shooters. Man, that's cool. And as you see, these studs are flat, so it doesn't shoot the ones that are like actually a stud. So it has one on both sides, and if we lift this up, inside its rib cage, it has this like rock or something that's green. I'll show you what it does. It is super cool. Alright, see this. Oh man, it didn't break. But ain't that cool? I didn't drop it from very high, so that's why it didn't break. But on the inside, it has bones and spiders. Super creepy, right? And how I opened up the rib cages was like this. Cool, right? Yeah, I think so too. Oh, and yeah, this. It's kind of like on Zane's Mino creature. It has the flags. No, this one has a different emblem. So that was the set of 71721, the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon. Roar! Thum, thum, thum. Ah! Dragon attack. Cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've all been waiting for. The original set, the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons, 71722. Here we have it, folks. Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons, 71722. It includes 3 ninja and 5 opponents. Giving you the names: Skull Sorcerer, thum, thum, thum. Awakened Warrior, Mert, Gangle, I do believe. Get on with it. And Princess Vanya, Cole, with the huge mace on his back, Zane with a crossbow, and Lloyd with a cool sword. Oh yeah, and these. Alright, get your shovels, everybody, 'cause we're gonna dig in. Dun, 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 dun. The Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons, the last piece of the puzzle. Checking out the coolness on this thing. See giant skull. And I gotta show you. This controls mostly everything on this set. All the way to booby traps, to earthquakes, and the cage that's about to go down in lava. And one way how the Skull Sorcerer enters his temple is pretty cool. It's this way. That is amazing, right? Oh, and yeah, the ivory blade. Dun, dun, dun. I've turned this whole thingamajiggy around so we can see from the backside. Oh, and over here we have extra weapon, hidden axe, and the shadow blade of deliverance. Yeah, this set comes with both of them. Did I say deliverance? Oh yeah. The blades are called the ivory blade of deliverance and the shadow blade of deliverance. And now, take a look at the gears. Turning. Aha. And that controls the cage. Bliss. Going up to the Skull Sorcerer's home area, looks like. I guess that's a picture of him, maybe. And some cool armor. And let's turn this around. Oh, he's got a guitar. And he has a candle. And a wand in the background. And a bucket. And I don't know, is that perfume? Kind of looks like perfume. I don't know. And you may not see, or you may, an emerald right there. Oh, and extra weapon spear. Now I have shown you all the sets. Now I'm going to show you how to piece them together. Here are all of the island pieces. Now let's piece them together. The Skull Sorcerer's Dragon set. Wah, 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 wah. Clip. There's one. Now this one, you have a choice. You can clip this bridge piece that came with the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeon set here or here. I choose right here. Boom. Ooh, well, looky what we have here. Wapow. And yes. And this one, sadly, just kind of sits to the side. There you have it, folks. the finished game of the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons. Dun 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 dun.